Okay, welcome ladies and gentlemen, it's Derek Dunlap, the Positive Marketer. Thank you for watching this video. And if you have not followed me on Sue, by all means, follow me on Sue because I'm going to be giving you updates for the next 100 days. I'm starting the campaign 100 days to $100 on Sue. Okay, and I might even get there a little bit faster. And you read the title on this video. I'm going to show you how I built a network of almost 20,000 networkers on Sue in 5 days, and how you can do the same. I'm going to show you what you should be doing on Sue, the best ways to monetize Sue, and the most important, what to stay away from on Sue. So let's jump right into it. I don't want this video to be 30 minutes long. I value you guys' time, but make sure you follow me on Sue if you want these updates, because I'll be putting these videos right on my Sue account. Okay, because we get paid to create content. So I don't know another better way to make good content, educate people, build a database of like-minded marketers, and get paid to do it. Okay, let's jump into it. So here's Sue. All right, and let me just clear up one misconception about Sue. A lot of people, the naysayers, the people who love Facebook and, built up big organizations on Facebook, and they don't want to believe that it's a new kid on the block that's actually doing something that Facebook is not doing. So they're saying Sue is a scam, and they're laughing at people when they show them, hey, I made 3 cents, I made 5 cents, I made 4 cents. Pay them, don't pay them any mind, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, when I first started off, I made 2 cents, and I was like, wow, this was cool. I made 2 cents to post a picture. Okay, so let me prove to you that, God willing, if these guys set up this social networking site the right way, they get all the legal issues, get them a good attorney, and just keep doing what they're doing, of why Sue will surpass Facebook and why they will be able to pay us 90% of the revenue and only keep 10% to themselves, because people say it's impossible for them to give away 90% of the revenue and pay you idiots 10 cents and survive. Let me show you some stats. I'm a Facebook guy. I love Facebook. I'm a Facebook marketing expert. I have Facebook courses, and I will be having Sue courses because I'm liking what I'm seeing. So what I went over to Google and I typed in, Facebook, as you can see, the annual financials for Facebook Inc. I wanted to really know how much money these social networking sites were generating off of us, the people who create all of the content. Okay, so what I did was I came down here just on this first graph, and you can see 2009. You can see all of the revenue, and this is the gross income here. The gross income for Facebook in the third quarter, I think this was the fourth quarter of 2013, was $5.97 billion. Okay, now I want you to think about that, of which Facebook gave us, the users, not 1 red cent of that revenue. They pocketed everything. To make matters worse, they charge us to post ads on their Facebook platform. Okay, now I want you to think about this for a minute. Okay, let's go back over to Sue. So the investor of Sue, I read some research on this company. Always do your research. Okay, listen to the information that I'm telling you, but then do your research. I did my research on the founder of Sue. I actually saw him on NBC News, and his total investment to create this platform was just a little over $7 million. Okay, so it took him $7 million to make a Facebook clone, if you want to say. All right, now let's go back to the Facebook numbers. This is what this guy was thinking. He's a very, very brilliant guy, and I envy him right now because, ladies and gentlemen, we could have started a Sue if we could have got the back end, or went on Shark Tank and got one of those sharks to invest into this social media platform. All right, so let's just do the numbers. What is 10% of 5.9 billion? I'm not gonna say that Sue, let's just do some, we won't even say 5.9 billion. What's 10% of $1 billion? If this guy generated $1 billion in the next 2 years, what is 10% of that? Ladies and gentlemen, that is $100 million. Okay, and that's why it is very possible for this guy to keep 10% and pay out 90% to the people who are creating the actual content. And that's you and me. And I can roll all the way to the bank with that. It's possible. This is not a scam. So don't get frustrated by the naysayers that are sold on Facebook and they're over there all day. They're posting content and they're not getting, excuse me, a fucking dime for it. Come on over to Sue. If you haven't came over to Sue and you're watching this video, my link is right here and it'll be in the description box. I'd love to have you. I'm building a huge network of like-minded people that want to get paid for our content that we take the time out to create. So it is possible, okay? He's gonna make money. We're gonna make money, all right? So now let me just show you my growth. Let me show you the proof of the pudding of why you should listen to me. Let me get this out of the way first of all, okay? The only thing that matters on Sue, really, the only thing that matters is your network. Okay, how did I get here? I just clicked on family tree and this is just my family. And as you can see, I only invited 56 people to this network, but I was kind of strategic on who I invited to the network. And I'm going to show you exactly what I did so you can get similar results. I didn't spam all of my Facebook friends and I didn't do anything like that. I made one video on YouTube. I targeted it specifically, okay, and it worked. And I'm going to show you those tactics in just a minute. But as you can see, in 5 days, I have a network of 18,618 people in my network, of which I brought in 56 people. This is the only number that really matters because I'm getting paid off of all of the content that is being shared, posted, and liked in my network. Do you hear me, ladies and gentlemen? Do your research, okay? I have 306 followers and I have 185 friends. This is cool, but this is really only good for social proof. Now, if all 306 of these people were sharing and liking my content every day, then yeah, I'll make some money. But let's just be realistic. Your followers are not going to share, like, post, and repost your content. We know that from Facebook, right? Your friends are not going to share, like, and repost all of your content because they have their own content. You get paid directly on and off of your network, a percentage, okay? And if you want to learn those percentages, don't take my word for it. Come over here to the facts, right? And everything you want to know is right here. How do you get paid? And everything is right on the facts, okay? So once again, all right, pay close attention to your network. Don't spend a lot of time on your followers and friends. It's good for social proof. You get the little bubbly feeling on the inside if you got 1,000 followers, but that really isn't going to add a lot to your bottom line. It's your network, okay? Are you guys with me? All right, now let's move along, okay? I'm going to go to my profile and I'm going to show you just the basics of how you can get the best return as far as capturing leads if you're a network marketer, okay? If you already have a primary business along with the money that you can make. Well, let's talk about the money real fast. If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense, right? Now, a lot of people, you know, have generated money, and I'm just going to show you. Now, this says that I've been on Sue for 9 days, but as you can see, I really just started promoting about 5 days ago when I really start blowing this up. And you can see I started off making 2 cents. Okay, so if you guys have 1 cent, 2 cent, or 5 cent, don't worry. Okay, just double what you did that day, and this revenue will go up. So start building your network, and I'm going to show you the easiest way to invite people to the network. The next day, it went from 2 cent to 35 cent. From 35 to 93, from 93 to 99, 83. Now I'm hitting, you know, almost $2, 177, 162. I like Sue because they give you a graph so you can see what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong, so you can correct your marketing strategy. So they are paying out. And that's why I'm making this video. I'm going to do that 100 days to $100. So when I can get this to $100, that'll be like my aha moment. And I'm almost doubling every day. So don't worry if you got 2 cents one day and 5 cents. Remember, I've been on Facebook since 2009. Can you imagine if this trend keeps up? 4 years from now, what would this look like? 4 years from now, what will my network look like? If I only had 1 million people in my network 4 years from now, how much money would that be generating me from doing the things that I'm going to be doing anyway? Social media is here to stay. We're going to be posting. We're going to be liking. We're going to be commenting. I'm going to be making videos, God willing, if I'm still here. I might as well get paid to do it. And that's what Sue is all about. Okay, so the money is here. I'm making money. I'm building a network. Now, your profile, here's some tips to get you going so you stick out like a sore thumb and people will add you. They will follow you. Okay, just make sure up here is nothing spamish, right? Be a professional marketer. Have a nice something up here about yourself. As you can see, I'm Derek Dunlap, the positive marketer, and I just got a nice fun picture. And what happens is when people land on your page, right, they see something funny, they stick around. Your main objective is to get that person to click on this link. Now, this link right here that Sue allows you to put right here in your header is pretty cool, right? Because it's the first thing they see. And people usually look from left to right. Okay, this hyperlink should be a capture page, some kind of capture page, some kind of irresistible offer. Okay, and what I like to do is line this link up with this link right here. Now, my primary business is the World Global Network, and we are, well, I'll just tell you a little bit. We're about to launch the first pocket PC computer. As you can see it right here, it's just 1 inch by 1 inch square. It's huge. I can't stop the people from joining. My phone rings probably 50 times a day. If you come over to Sue, you can click on this link and find out how you can position yourself against something that's going to be way bigger than the iPhone. This is incredible HD glasses. It's just, I won't even get into that, but make sure if you're promoting your primary business, you have a capture page here and a post about your own primary business. Another tip, remember this, only post your own content. On Sue, I see a lot of people posting things that they don't own. They don't have authorship. Remember that. That's in the small print. In order to take this money out, right? You don't want to, build up a lot of money and then you have everybody else content and you won't get paid on it. They told you that from the beginning, okay? Another thing to look out for, okay? I've been hearing through the grapevine. Sue is banning people's account when you mislead people. Stay away from this garbage here, ladies and gentlemen. You'll see this Let's Play the Sue game. You cannot use their game to get people to share and like and post things fraudulently. Okay, so stay away from these posts. This is illegal. It's against the terms and rules and regulations of Sue, and they will ban you from being on Sue. They actually ban you from your API. So you won't even be able to log into the platform. Don't screw this up in the beginning. You'll see a lot of these. Stay away from these. Okay, so yeah, only post your own content. I created this picture with my word program. I actually created this picture. Anyone can write words on top of a picture. So if I see a nice quote that I like, I don't just steal that quote. I'll go back over to my computer. I'll take a picture of something and I'll put those words right on that picture I'm creating. Here's another one. And as you can see, I'm just posting things about me. I said, dude, never go shopping with the wife. And I'm sitting in the mall waiting on my wife to finish shopping. And as you can see, the engagement is great. Okay, here's a picture of my dog. I got up, to answer the telephone. I left my plate right here. And this was actually captured from my little, cam. And she ate the toast and ate my sausage. People love that. You can see that commenting on it. And another thing about Sue that I like, right? I can actually see which type of posts my audience likes, which type of posts get, the most comments. As you can see here, right? I got my views. I got 4,000 views on my content, right? I could see what's working. I took a good peek here, but then I started dropping. Why? Well, some of these posts that I put were not engaging enough. This is the picture that I just did today. It already has 47 views, 3 likes, 3 comments. So you can kind of track everything that you're doing so you can get a feel for your audience. Okay. Here's another tip for you guys. And excuse my phone. I'm sorry. when you're adding friends and followers, if you're a network marketer, only add people who are network marketers so you'll know what kind of content to post on this timeline. Now, if you're in the dog breeding niche and you're trying to monetize this Sue page, then only add people that have dogs or like dogs. Does that make sense? Right? You have to find out who your ideal customer or your audience is and build your friends and followers too, especially your friends. You really can't control who follows you, but your friends, make sure they're network marketers. Okay. So I told you guys I was going to show you how I built this network. Let's go back over to the family tree. I'm going to give you a tip. I don't want this video to go too long, but I want to give you enough gold nuggets so you can get off to a great start here on Sue. So as you can see, 56 children, 18,000 people in the network. We should be over 20,000 this weekend. And I simply did it by this. Okay. I'm going to show you this gold nugget. Now, most people come over to Facebook. They talk about Facebook like a dog, and then they recruit people from Facebook. And that's cool. You know, Facebook, it is what it is. We all love Facebook before Sue got here. So I'm not going to dog Facebook. I'm still going to come over to Facebook because I have a little following over here. But don't think I'm not going to spend most of my time posting from Sue and sharing it over to Facebook, right? Because I can put all of my posts on Sue and share them to my Facebook account. So really, I'm on Sue. Why? Because Sue is paying me. Facebook isn't paying me. So now the way I built that huge organization is this. I didn't bring in thousands of people like a lot of people try to do. They try to, you know, post it to all of their friends. They're spamming. Every other post on Facebook is about Sue. I kind of did it kind of like underground. Actually, I made one video and published it to my YouTube channel where I have thousands of subscribers. Okay. And I just told them about Sue in the beginning, and I had a reverse psychology video, and I caught a lot of slack over that video because some people said that the video was misleading because I said Sue, something like Sue, the new social networking site that will not pay. People are not getting paid. It was something like that, right? Now, some people say, Derek, well, why you're a positive person? You're the positive marketer. Why would you publish something like that? And I'll tell you why. And you can go search for that video. Just go over to YouTube and just type in, you know, TSU scam, because people feed off negative information. We're living in a negative world. And I knew if I put that title in, you'll have a lot of skeptical people that's telling everybody that Sue is a scam, right? And when they see that, I told you it was a scam, and they click on that video. And what do? I reverse the negative to a positive. Okay. I want to get eyeballs on my Sue opportunity. So I led with a negative title, which people are drawn to negativity. You don't believe me? Look at all of the top shared social media posts. Look what's shared on the news every day. One of the biggest advertisement platforms on the planet. Okay. So that's why I did it. And do you know those same people that told me that they weren't going to join me for the title that I used on YouTube, which has over 4,000 views, had the audacity to spam my comment section, putting up their Sue links for people to join them instead. Now, how contradicting is that? Right? You ripped me a new one saying that my title was misleading and you're not going to join me, but you want to take advantage of all of the traffic that's coming to my video. You want to steal some of that traffic so they can join you. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, so that's one way. I could go on and on about people. You can never please people, so just please yourself and your wife and your family, right? The nerve of that. So I'm going to show you a little trick on Facebook here, right? I love the Facebook graph search. If you want to build your network faster than lightning, okay, you want to bring in a whale. What's a whale? A whale is a very big marketer that has a huge following. You know, someone, in this example, I'm going to use David Wood. Now, everybody don't go over and bother David Wood. I'm just using this as an example. Okay. So what you would type in is people who like David Wood. Now, why would you want David Wood to join your Sue network? Well, because David Wood has a huge following, and you make money, right, off of everyone that posts content and material in your Sue network. So you want to build a huge network of millions of people in a couple of years, millions, and you'll be laughing all the way to the bank. Okay. Remember, you get paid off of your network. So what I did was I came over here and I just typed in people who like David Wood. All right. And what happens is all of the people that like David Wood, as you can see, will pop up. These are all network marketers. So this is good if you guys are network marketers. You see how I'm thinking outside of the box? And then I don't have to spam up my Facebook page with sue this, sue that, sue this, sue that. And everybody's doing that. And remember, do what everybody else isn't doing. Okay. That's why I'm making this video, to show you guys little tips and tricks. And make sure you follow me on Sue so you can get more updates. So let me give you an example. Here's a lady that I respect a lot in the industry. Susan, I'm using you in my video, so don't sue me. She's a huge network marketer, has a huge following, and I almost can guarantee you that she's on Sue right now. Somebody has gotten to her, so this is just an example, but you can follow her on Sue. Just go over to the Sue search browser and type in her name and follow her. I would message her. I would come over here and I would just send her a message directly, okay? And I would say something like this. I'm not going to type it for time's sake. I'd say, hey, Sue, you probably heard this, but just in case you didn't, it's a new social networking site that is actually paying us to post and create content, unlike Facebook, the big gentle giant that made $5.7 million last year and didn't share 1 red cent with us. It's looking very, very promising. I'm building a network and I've already got paid for sharing and doing the things that we do on Facebook for free. If you have a minute, Susan, please feel free to click on my link and take a look. You don't have to join anything. You don't have to quit your primary business. It's 100% free. I think you'll like this one. Okay? Keep in touch. Your friend, your marketer, your group mess, whoever you are, ladies and gentlemen, place your name and send Susan the message. That is it. That's it. And if you go out, right, and you send about 10 or 15 people, don't get abusive with this now. You don't want to go to Facebook jail, okay? But a way around it is you can just change the name, right? You can send the same message, but just change the name and just change one thing in the message and Facebook will leave you alone. But if you focus on marketers that have big followings and you send them the invitation, this is how you can build a network very, very fast instead of just posting it on your timeline and spamming people. Does that make sense? Let me give you one more gold nugget, okay? And I'm going to let you go. Now, as you can see, I typed in people who like David Wood. But now, what about David Wood? Right? David Wood is a marketer, right? So I can come over here and click on David Wood's page, all right? Now, as long as David Wood has a message box, it might not be David Wood himself, but someone is monitoring David Wood's page. I could simply click on this box and I could say, hey, David, or who's ever in charge of David Wood's page. I was just on the brand new social media site called Sue. And I could not find David's page. I wanted to follow him over there. If you have not created your new page, I urge you to do so immediately. They will actually pay David money to post his photos and updates and pictures and opportunities over on Sue. They're not paying him anything here on Facebook. It's taking off every single day and people are making a lot of money. Hey, I hope to see you over on Sue, and simply leave your link. That is it, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you got some value out of this video. This is how I was able to get 18,000 people in my network. This is how I was able to start making money, actually doubling every single day. I'm up to $1.62. Today is Halloween the 31st. This is how I'm going to use Sue to create a unlimited source of leads. I have my capture page here. I'm able to post my content that I create. I'm able to build connections and followers. And the best part about it, I'm getting paid to do it. This is Derek Dunlap. Follow me on Sue. Be on the look for the next video where I'll give you some more Sue tips. We're going to keep an eye on this thing and grow it together. Bye for now. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Do not join anyone who has the nerve to spam my comment section with their link. that is a #1 indicator that that particular person is not a leader. They are a follower. They do not believe in creating their own lane. They take advantage of the work of others only to steal and rob from the original content creator. And that is totally against what we're trying to do over at Sue. So if you want a good team, we're almost 20,000 strong. We have a great network. Click on the link in the description box. We would love to have you, and I will be giving you more valued videos like these to show you how to build your brand new Sue social network. Thank you for your time, and I'll see you over at Sue, and don't forget to follow me.